Do you have any funny tale about this tour you wanna tell us about?
This tour.
Something crazy, the weirdest thing you see, you...
That's always a hard question. I can't really think of anything. Can we go back to that one maybe? Back to that question. Nothing funny's happened yet, really. Sorry.
What's your favorite band of the European scene?
I love In Flames and Soilwork. I love a lot of Swedish bands in general. Carcass could be one of my favorite of all time European bands. Do you consider UK European or no? Yes.
Okay.
Do you? Yes? Do you
sorry?
consider UK European or no?
Yes.
There you go. Carcass.
In March you took part in Dubai Desert Rock Festival. How about the experience?
Amazing experience. We were very frightened going into the country because they had told us that a lot of the just regular Sudafed medications that you take for allergies and stuff like that, you could be put in jail for 4 years right away without even hesitation. So everyone was throwing away all their medications and cleaning out every suitcase they had, wiping it down with alcohol and stuff to get anything off there that might be suspect. But when we got through the customs, it was easy. Everything was fine. Show went great. People were amazing. Crowd was very energetic. It was a bum out when they tried to dance. They were getting beaten up by I don't know if it was security or what, but that's always sad to see. You never want to see people get hurt having fun. But for the most part, everything else was just, they treated us very, very well.
Right. What about the way you approach the music? You start from lyrics, or you put down some ideas of instrumental things?
The lyrics are always the last thing to come, the last thing to fit into place. For me, we come together with demo tapes of at least drums, bass, and guitar, a flow of a couple of different riffs that work together. Play it for the rest of the band. They either love it, hate it, or want to work on it. And then we begin from there. Everyone brings their own demo tapes to listen to.
Okay. Would you describe an ordinary rehearsal day? Even funny things, crazy things, things.
Just a normal rehearsal is rehearsing at Joel's parents' house in the basement. It's very boring. There's nothing exciting about it at all. And we just do that because we can't make noise anywhere else while neighbors complaining. We've written pretty much every album at Joel's parents' house because Joel lived there for a long time and just moved out kind of recently. You just come, you play a demo, we talk about it, we either throw it out or decide we're going to work on it, and then just begin from there. Usually practice doesn't last more than 2 hours. People just get sick of playing after that amount of time. So.
How many times in a month or a week do you use it?
If we're writing a record, we try to do 3 or 4 times a week. Space it out with a day or so to digest what just happened, and then do your homework for the next time we meet up. But normally, if we're not writing a record, we almost never practice. We play so much that it's like practicing. Maybe if we're going to start a tour, we'll practice once, maybe. It's been a long time since we practiced.
If you were a professional musician, what would you do?
Graphic designer. That's what I do anyways. That's what I did before I was a musician. That's what I'll do after I'm a musician. I love it. I went to school for it. I went to college for it. That's what I was doing right now before the interview. So yeah, I do a lot of design work for bands and stuff like that.
You design your own
I do
graphic stuff?
A lot of the Killswitch stuff. I used to do all the Killswitch stuff, but then it just got to be too much. I do stuff for Shadows Fall, Unearth, All That Remains, a lot of Massachusetts bands, a lot of Massachusetts festivals. Right now I'm working for a Belgian band called Control State, and I'm working for Roadrunner Records doing a lot of logos.
How did you come up with the idea of the Holiday album?
Kerrang! Magazine was doing an anniversary special issue, and they came up with the idea of doing 2 compilation CDs to come in 2 separate magazines, a month and a month. The first one was a Metallica cover compilation, which we weren't asked to do. We were asked to do the second one, which was all-time greatest hits metal cover album done by like newer school bands. And there's a list of a bunch of bands and a bunch of songs to try out, or they were asking us if we wanted to do, and we picked Dio and Holy Diver seemed like the right fit.
Okay. Alright, what's your opinion about the emo scene? Bands like 30 Seconds to Mars, Mechanical Romance, do you think these kind of bands could overwhelm the metalcore scene? Or it's just two separate things?
Yeah, two separate things, I think. As long as they're doing it for the right reasons and not just doing it to make money, it's fine. They can do what they want.
Do you enjoy any of these bands?
We toured with My Chemical Romance, and they're really, really nice guys. I'm not really a big fan of the music, but they're really nice guys. The Mars band, I met the singer and he was very nice.
Alright. Lately, a lot of bands, even famous bands, start to share the music through the internet. Do you think we ever see Killswitch Engage album available for free?
Sure. When we get dropped by Roadrunner Records and we have nothing else to do. No, I don't know. I mean, it seems like the wave of the future. It seems like that's the way things are going to go. We're still locked into 2 more records with Roadrunner, so after that, I don't know what's going to happen. But as of now, we're not allowed to do anything like that. Whatever we record, they own, so we're not allowed to even do anything with it.
What about your taste in cinema?
Horror movies. Love horror movies. A couple of my favorites are Evil Dead 1 and 2, classics.
About some TV shows?
I also love anime, lots of Japanese stuff. Right now I'm watching Death Note, which is really, really good anime.
If you have to choose between The Simpsons and Family Guy, who would you choose?
Family Guy.
Family Guy.